All right. It's been one of those days, guys. It's almost 5 o'clock and we're starting our morning video, but we're getting it done nevertheless. Promise you guys a video. I try to do it every day. And I appreciate all the support from each and every one of you guys. Looking a little rough right there. Uncovered it, needs a little air. Christian wanted to kiss the boo-boo. But I think we got our parking fixture up a little bit here. Nobody's parked here today. AJ got in super early and said, I'm gonna try something different. And we've done a lot of things, so I don't know that, I guess this is going on YouTube. So YouTube didn't see the video that I posted as much as TikTok did. It went viral on TikTok, I guess you'd say. A lot of views about people. Every day we have transporters here. Usually we come in the mornings, there's already a transport sitting here. So I don't know if they slept here overnight. I don't know what happened. But before, and I've told this story before, so it might be repetitious. Before we owned across the street, there was an old man that had owned that property. He was kind of a grumpy old dude. Transporters parked over there every day. Now today we put some stuff out there just for some pictures and videos, but there's still a ton of room. But every single delivery driver used to park over there. And the old man would get pissed. Like he'd be mad as fire because they block his gate. Half time he didn't have his gate all the way open and they'd block his gate. We couldn't get him to park over here at the time. We didn't own that, so we couldn't ask him to park over there. So eventually I went over and I told the guy, I said, look, I'll cut the grass, I'll grade the gravel. I said, I'll do whatever you want if we could use that. I said, I'll give you some stuff to go to lunch, give you a couple $100, whatever we need to do. I said, but it's much more convenient for them to park over there and safer to load. He's like, so all you do is ask, JW. He said, all you had to do is ask. He said, I would like you to take care of the grass and all that's too much for me. I said, no problem. I said, I'm gonna buy this place one day anyway. He chuckled and laughed, but anyway, one day came along and I did buy it. But now that we own it and it's all open, like at night, there's nothing over there. They still are here in the mornings. And I hate it because they've already put their ramps out. Sometimes they've already unloaded other cars and they're still parked here. The problem is safety. If you're trying to pull out right here, that's why we don't even usually put these cars out here at all. We turn them sideways. We keep them way outside of this area right here. Because if you're trying to pull out and look this way, or if you're trying to pull out there like that truck and look this way, look, he's behind the pole. If anything's in front of that pole, he can't see. So he's pulling out blind. What was that noise?
I don't know. Someone's dragging something.
So it's a terrible blind spot. It's a safety thing. We do have people that complain, even though we love our neighbors back here. We do our best to take care of our neighbors back here. I have a guy that walks around, most of the guys don't know this, I have a guy that walks around the whole perimeter, property that's not even ours, and picks up trash. At least several times a week. A whole freaking big trash bag of trash. Because we want the area to look better. We pick up trash at our neighbors there. When that building wasn't ours over there, we picked up trash there every day because it looked bad for us. Anyway, long story short, the county gets the complaint, then the county comes to us. I said, no problem, we'll put this down. And we even put right here, parking cones. They made us take them down. They said it was a safety issue. It was just plastic, but they said if a car actually veered off the road and hit it, it'd be a problem. It's their right of way, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. We don't want somebody to have a crash because of a blind spot. We've tried our best. So again, the video here on YouTube isn't probably as viral as the one that went on TikTok. And I think a lot of people thought we didn't like our truck drivers. We love them. They transport our vehicles every day for us. We love those guys. But the problem is, maybe this should say no loading. Maybe they think this is specifically for them. I don't know. We don't have anything against our truck drivers. It's the safety of everyone. Also, when you're over here, these guys are loading parked here, ramps here, controls here. Their butt is in the street and cars are coming through here, especially this time of the day and in the morning. UPS, all these plants, traffic is insane. And look how long. So we've been on this video for at least a couple minutes. That man just finally got a chance to pull out. Like it's busy through here. It's very busy through here. So anyway, that's my rant today. About safety and that and why that and that video. So make sure this does get shared to TikTok so some people get answers to their questions. You keep backing up. I hope you back into that truck. It hits you right in the mirror right in your head. Palm trees over here looking good. We got a lot of commercial stuff organized across the street. Those 3 bucket trucks, you got new photos of those? 2 of them, okay. So those style bucket trucks we have right now from $19,000 to $29,000. A couple of them might be a smidgen more with really, really low miles. Those are fully operational, a Cummins own-end generator. You can run your house, you can do whatever you want to do, but at the same time, plumbers, painters, contractors, roofers, gutter guys, you can't find a better truck. When we did all of the restoration on this building and the building next door, we used those trucks to paint, to put up security cameras, to put up gutters, to put up doors, to put in windows, to repair the siding, to put up extra security lights, to get stuff cleaned up on the roof itself without having to walk on the roof. We worked on our signs, we worked on our poles and our lights over here. We cleaned the gutters over there with them constantly and fixed the vents. Mike ends up with a lot of lint. Is it old people? Maybe it comes out of his belly button? I don't know. But he gets a lot of lint. His lint trap gets stopped up constantly, so we got to clean that out. We worked on our overhead doors. We worked on our fans inside. And I sold one to a guy that used it for installing sprinkler stuff in big, huge warehouses where he literally drives through and does it, drives a little more, does it, drives a little more, does it. He does sprinkler pipes. So those things are invaluable. So I know you guys like the Squarebodys. We got the Squarebody white truck short bed out today. That truck is 16 inches on 44s, Dana 60 front, 14 bolt back, disc brake back. I do have a customer that's fairly interested in it, possibly to buy it just to use for like a show truck and a parade truck. So I got it out for some videos. It's got a well-built 6-liter in it, 4L80 transmission, proper drive shafts, functional drive shafts actually, and crossover steering, rear disc brake conversion. It's got a lot of good stuff. So I hope it works out for him. Kristen, you actually probably gonna be getting an email from him because he wants to get it bought for his business and have it there before 4th of July for a 4th of July parade. And he still needs to get it wrapped. So we got a few things we got to do for him. As far as other Squarebodys, I've got another Survivor type crew cab coming in that came from the West Coast. 0 rust, but she's grandpa bone stock right now. Got another 3/4 ton, nice looking regular cab, long bed. Christian just got those inventoried and in the system. They're starting their process, but they're going to get posted a little early on because they're beautiful, rust-free trucks the way they are. So I don't think we're going to mess with those. And Brian and Daniel got plenty to deal with currently for projects that we're doing. Hay baler. I know I posted a little short about a hay baler. I know it's hay season. So hay, what's hay for? Hay's for horses. Just in. Boo. Dad joke. Crane truck did a great job setting the palm trees. Me and AJ did these by ourselves last time, and they weren't too bad other than one fell on my shoulder because the strap broke. That wasn't fun, but we got those in. With the help of everybody, we got the ones in next door yesterday. That worked out really good. While we're out front here, let's just run through a couple things. Cheap F-150, 15 grand, right? Turnkey, F-150 lifted. Does not even have a tire light anymore. I just got the tire sensors reset. 6-inch lift, 35s. I think that's on a BDS with a lifetime warranty. Good local truck. Tahoe, probably the cheapest 20-ish one. 21 Tahoe on the market. We've got 3 of those ex-Verizon vans. Excellent little service trucks. I think that one has a generator. Right-hand drive Mitsubishi. $10,000 or $11,000 GMC Denali. A 7,000 mile crew cab Jeep. The any level, excuse me, got the hiccups. Any level lift truck. Low mileage. 6-liter. I wish y'all would have heard him pull out without a minute ago to go get gas. I have never heard a 6-liter whistle like that truck does. That thing sounds like it's got whistles in the exhaust. I don't know if y'all can pick up on it, but that thing whistles better than anything. Beautiful Corvette, 2010 Z16 Grand Sport, 50,000 mile car for $39,000. A basically brand new plum crazy purple for less than window sticker. This car is 52 or 3? 52. You can see the window sticker was 55. with add-ons. It's less than the window sticker was before add-ons. It does have hood pins, rear louvers, in an absolute perfect car with whatever, 100 miles, 70 miles, 50 miles, nothing, no miles. Dynamax Actives, Polaris Razor, S model turbo with a short cage. I have told, this is the way we're gonna fix this problem. We have told and told and told and told and told every customer, if you're much more over 5'10", you're not gonna fit in this Razor comfortably. I'm 5'10". I fit, but not what I would call comfortably. I like wearing a helmet when I ride these. I can't wear a helmet. I tried. Matter of fact, I loaded this on a trailer to go on a trip and ended up taking the white and teal one. Only as a backup, but we went on a trip. That has a regular roof on it. This roof looks amazing, but I'm sitting kind of slouchy to sit in it. And we had 2 guys over the last 2 days that we told this to, and they still showed up at 6 foot something. Matter of fact, the 3, actually AJ had a customer too. You're not gonna ride this if you're not comfortable. So you can change the top, you can cut it, you can change it, but please guys, realize this is a short cage vehicle. It's amazing for the price, but it's a short cage vehicle. It has probably 20 grand in upgrades: wheels, tires, lift kit, sliders, bumper, winch, roof, lights, stereo, upgraded electric steering, the harnesses. I mean, it's got everything. It's got a cooler holder deal in the back. I think these are for whips or something. JL audio, another rigid light, another bumper here. All the goodies, the doors, mirrors with rigid lights in the mirrors. He went all out. And then again, this was a husband and wife. I've told this before, but that was the wife's, the teal one. The teal one over there has been rode one time. I think it's got 100 and some miles on it. 20 hours on this maybe? 12 hours. 12 hours on this. So the Bandit, and guys, I'm tired of putting these in and out. We just don't do much with the power sports anymore. I don't promote them. I don't push them. There's other dealers that do a great job with them. We just don't do it. And again, I keep these around because every now and then, maybe we want to go ride. I've ridden the one. And matter of fact, I only rode it a mile to the little convenience store and back. That's the only time we rode that one. So this one's been rode up and down through here and in and out of the building, but it's a Bandit edition. The guy had over 70,000 tied up in this. It's got one of the craziest stereos you will ever see. Of course, all the upgrades, arms, wheels, tires. I do have portals, another set of tires and wheels that can come with this. Winch, bumper, the graphics, the roof, the lights, the whip. And I think you spent 20 grand just in the stereo, but it will blow your socks off. Like, the stereo is incredible. Also has the harnesses and all kinds of other stuff. So another good unit. 20, mid-20s, and then 29 on this one. I'll take trades, guys. I'll take anything. Whatever you got, I will consider trades. Ghostbuster car. Multiple vans, Freightliners, Sprinters, Transits. We walked past the really low mileage. We walked past a lot of stuff. Low mileage Duramax, 50,000 mile Duramax for 50 grand. Lifted, color matched everything. Good little inexpensive truck. This here, I think I'm gonna start driving again. I like my Jeeps. This is a Rubicon Gladiator, 16,000 miles with a RIP supercharger, tires, wheels, lift kit, side steps, bed cover. It's got everything. Windows are tinted. It's done. Probably one of my favorites to ride around in. I had a white one that I drove for longer than anything. I think I drove for 6 months. Ended up selling it to a guy across the country. But these things they're great, and that RIP supercharger is cool. It does need a little bit of a dyno tune. I do need to get it somewhere. Our 4x4 delivery truck, Ram Bighorn Eco Diesel, runs out perfect. I just towed a trailer again with it the other day. Time for that to go. I need to get off the books. I should have got off the books last month because we had it in our system to use. Batman truck, rollbacks and rollbacks and rollbacks and rollbacks and rollbacks. A Mercedes. Did I say Batman truck? Batman truck. Batman! Batman! And I got a joker behind the camera. Ah, that was good. That is cool too. If that truck doesn't sell in the next couple weeks, that truck's going to actually be on a reality TV show. I ain't even told you guys that yet. So you will probably see that again in a crazy reality TV show. Or somebody can buy it, either way. Explorer conversion van, that's actually a 4-row seat van. We have 2 conversion vans currently, and I'm working on getting 2 more. I don't know if they're going to come in yet. Power steps, loaded interior, fold down bed in the back. So this thing's travel ready. It's got 3 sets of captain's chairs. So you can legally seat 9 people in here for traveling comfortably. Big flat screen TV. Did it show up in there all right?
Yeah.
The lights and all the crap this thing's got. I know conversion vans, kind of old school, you know, whatever, but they are excellent traveling vans, and one that has the 9-passenger versus the 7 is excellent. So if you've got a bigger family, you got some extra relatives, you got to carry grandma with you, this thing's perfect. Also good for a wheelchair because you can still seat 8 people, take out 1 seat and make it a wheelchair van. We had one of those more recently too. That gives you a lot of options for still big families, but you can carry, you know, your handicap, a loved one. Limo, MG. Have we ever done a video of this trying to get in and out of it or anything? We need to do that. Tomorrow we'll do a video of people getting in and out of the MG. We'll actually see how many people we can get in it. We'll have Trista, Christian, we'll have everybody here. Yeah, AJ, we'll have everybody here tomorrow. We'll try to do that. The 2 Thunderbirds, supercharged SRT6, Mexican Bronco. Mom's car is filthy. Look at the roof of that thing. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes.
You need to take better care of your mom.
We shouldn't even put that on video. Somebody's going to really, look at this.
Ew.
Mom, what are you doing? We're going to get Mom hooked up tomorrow, so don't make any comments yet. The inside is spotless because I just rode in this car, but I don't know why. It was raining. I don't know why I didn't look at the outside. We have got to get Mom hooked up. Look at the front of the car. I cannot believe that. Unreal. All right, we got to get Mom hooked up tomorrow. Alvin! Alvin! No one didn't respond to Alvin. Because not Alvin. That's AJ. We're going to get Mom taken care of. I can't have that. So we got 1 big palm tree left over. Getting ready to whack all them things out of there, get the ditch cleaned out. Hopefully, I should say. And it's a big palm tree. Like she's girthy. So yeah. So I don't know. I think just to make conversation, because we got to get it in the ground or it's going to die. So I think I'm going to dig a hole right dead in the center of the back. And I'll put it right in the middle.
Great.
I'll put it right in the middle, and everybody's just going to look. Because all those people there looking out their windows are like, what has happened? Because this was a deserted junkyard 6 months ago. So now they're actually looking across and seeing things that look nice. So I think if I plant a palm tree in the middle, it'll probably get on the Chesterfield newspaper or something. Like, what are these guys doing? Like, and maybe I'll put 2 and they'll.
And they'll what? Have a baby?
Maybe. Is that how it works? How do they multiply?
A mommy tree and a daddy tree.
How? I mean, they don't come from an acorn. How does a palm tree multiply?
Those little sprouts that you showed me.
That didn't work.
Well,
I tried it. I did try it. Oh, fun note too, if you own a C6 Corvette and your battery dies, you're not getting in it unless you have a key, which is not in your fob, to get in the trunk. Now, we just learned this the hard way because we had a customer put a Corvette on hold. And again, holds are very touchy with us, so I use that word very lightly. This guy brought us a substantial down payment deposit, and he was waiting on his funds for a retirement check. and we try to be as easy to deal with as possible. Even though we said no, he said, look, I got to get this truck. I have to. But I don't want to finance it. I'd rather pay cash for it, but I got to wait on my check to come in. We said, we understand, no problem. So he ended up giving us a sizable deposit and then waiting on his check. Well, in the time it sat here, battery went dead. We weren't starting it, we weren't moving it, we weren't touching it. It's his car. We were not doing anything with it. Went to move it because he's coming to get it tomorrow, and battery's dead. Your fob doesn't work. Soft touch button. The only way to get it is the trunk, and the trunk has never been opened that way on this car. So even with lubing it and everything, we couldn't get in that way. So if you guys have a Corvette, remember, you're not getting in it if your battery dies. You're just not getting in it. We ended up tricking it by getting it up in the air, and AJ got underneath with my uncle lifting it up. And that sounds good too. And we got a jump pack on it, and we got it unlocked. And we put a new battery in it for the customer, so he'll be good to go. We got a Squarebody shipping out to somewhere.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. No. That one's going to Tennessee also?
No, the red one or the brown?
Blue. Blue. Oh, that's right. You weren't here, so you don't know. We sold a blue Squarebody. Yay. We did have the one go to Tennessee. Man got that. And that's a really cool story. And I did not get a chance to do a exit video, and I feel terrible because that was probably one of the coolest, most original Squarebodies in a very long time. And it matched the truck that his father had. His father's passed away, and excellent customer. Had some things he wanted: power steps, second set of tires and wheels. He wanted the exhaust done a special way. He wanted rear springs instead of blocks. A few other things, some service items, front hubs changed, whatever. We did everything he asked in a reasonably timely manner once the parts showed up, and we didn't have holiday shipping delays. And even then, we did still have, I hadn't even told you this yet, Christian, you know the wheels that showed up? They were misboxed. So we got 5 wheels. I did a whole episode about ordering wheels one by one by one by one, and we were like, damn, we got all these wheels and a bonus. 4 of those were for this customer. Unboxed them, got them ready, mounted them up, and 2 were 8 lug, 2 were 6. So that didn't work out so well. So we're drop shipping him the 8s when they come available. And we had a great conversation with Mickey Thompson yesterday. Kristen sat in on a little of it. He's grinning. It was a conference call, or what do you call that? What do we, Teams?
Teams.
We did a Teams meeting. We had a little camera. We're pretty professional. Yeah, Kristen can pat herself on the back. All right, so while Kristen has to find extra storage space on the most expensive iPhone I think we could buy, with the most storage space I think we could buy, I didn't waste any time. I'm trying to get the palm trees watered in. That settled in pretty good overnight, but they do take a lot of effort. And I did have a lot of people message me and text me like, oh, I think I want something around my pool. No, you don't. You don't want to deal with them. You don't want to put them in. You don't want to pay what they cost probably. And you surely don't want to cry when they die over the winter, because they usually will. So we do put a lot of effort in them. But I love it. It's kind of a landmark. It's like, oh, the place with the big trucks and the palm trees. It used to be the place with the big trucks. It used to be the place with the minivans. Now it's the place with the big trucks and the palm trees. But they are a lot of effort. I'm glutton for punishment, I guess. But back to the brown truck. That man had one, or his dad had one, almost identical when it was new. He sent me pictures of it. We did most of the deal by text. Actually had a really great conversation, and he said something kind of emotional that hit me a little bit. When he got it, he said, wish my dad was here to see it. And I can sympathize with that tremendously, because I think anybody that's lost a loved one like that and is doing something to remember them can really appreciate that a whole lot. So anyway, he got a cool truck, and I did not get a chance to do an exit video. We did a retro radio. It went through basically every step of the way with him, seeing it from day one to finished product to sitting in his building when he received it yesterday, right on time like it was supposed to be. And he'll be able to enjoy it for a freaking long time to come. One of the less expensive Squarebodies I was referring to is shipping out. Supposed to still leave here today, so it's cutting it close. Not sure even where that one's going. And then we've got a tan square body, very low mileage, on top of the one I was telling you guys about, a crew cab, then a blue one. So we got a lot of fresh content for some square body trucks, and some stuff to do to some of these square body trucks, and some that we're not going to do anything to. And then we got a lot of commercial stuff to get some videos made on. We got to get the American flag back up. Sign guy's supposed to come and get our sign straight here. Now that we've got everything straight with the county, we are full steam ahead to getting this place in order. Getting that fence down. Yesterday that wasn't down, so today's video is a little different than yesterday's. And Christian, you weren't here yesterday for all that fun.
Yeah.
Everybody else was involved,
Right.
even Trista. But yeah, so we'll get you on the next one. We'll get you on the big one in the back field. We'll let you manhandle that thing.
Can we put like sand around it, a little beach chair or something?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it in the middle with some sand, some old school beach chairs laid back with some umbrellas, and people are gonna flip out. They're not gonna know what's going on, especially the neighbors back here. They're like, this guy has got to be from a different planet with some of these ideas he comes up with. So also, Trista doesn't know it yet, but her and Calvin's project, part of their project tomorrow is going to be to put some hosta in here, some of the world famous J.W. Davis / Arnold Gary hosta. And I'm going to let her go down to Home Depot for her trip number 2 for Davis Auto Sales and pick out some different flowering things and all that. So that should be pretty cool. It'll be pretty neat. So that's the video for today. Christian had to get more storage on the phone. He had to delete some things. I cannot believe we pay for all the upgraded service. We pay for the biggest phone with the biggest storage, and we're still full. But that's the story of a life with an iPhone and you're married to Apple. So, and speaking of that, I'm gonna get Mom back on another podcast because she thought of some things after the last one that she didn't tell us about computers and other things. She goes way back to the infancy of computers when they were made in rocks. And Mike,
He was chiseling on rocks.
he was chiseling the rocks with the pterodactyls that made the computers that Mom used to use. So we got some good stories. So thanks, guys. Not a really exciting one today. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff happened. We were all super busy getting caught up and getting trucks ready to go out, and trucks coming in and getting trucks checked in. Did you get anything new on the web?
New pictures of the wrecker, and just brought stuff to the top.
Okay, all right. We got some things refreshed. Again, somebody needs to buy a hay baler. We got one. And that's a wrap. Tomorrow. Thanks, guys.